folks, that's the world's happiest blues song. Of course, that's a joke, and of course, that is E7 to A major 7. You'll never hear that. Hey guys, look, I want to thank you so much for all the amazing engagement and all the kind comments for these kind of field trip videos, I'm calling them. And man, you got to realize, you know, I am a big fan of movies and film, documentaries, and all, you know, beautiful cinematic camera work. But these little things that I'm just grabbing on the fly, and it's just so fun. But so, you know, thanks for bearing with me. But man, I'm getting ready to go to the gig. It's Monday night. We hadn't been there for a couple weeks, and these are always fun gigs for us because, you know, we've kind of taken a little break. How can I miss you if you won't go away? Type of thing, you know. And so I'm fired up to go play these songs again with the trio. The Billy Gibbons tour, you know, jumping in and out of that tour with him, Hawaii and the New York run to the Birchmere and then down to Bristol was just, I mean, it was epic, man. Just getting to hang with that guy and see how he rolls on a daily basis is just amazing. Hanging with Mike Flanagan, who's super cool. Chris Layton, one of the coolest people I've ever been around. He's actually in town right now rehearsing with Kenny Wayne Shepherd. And they might come to the gig tonight, so I've been trying to twist his arm a little bit. But man, if you know him, you love him. That guy and all those guys, great crew. Billy's crew is amazing, from the merch person to the front of the house to the guitar tech to everybody in the band, the bus drivers. Everybody was likable, man, and it just goes to show you that it all comes from the top, and it's pretty amazing. So that little bit on that, and there'll be some more to come. I got some more stories and stuff to tell you about all that stuff, but man, there's a lot going on. I wanted to tell you the big announcement is that the Brett Papa course is finished and it's coming out. We're hoping on Friday, and so we're getting all the assets and everything to promote it and everything now. But I've seen a bunch of it. Of course, I worked on Brett with the whole thing. And man, it is going to be amazing. We pulled out all the stops on this one. And basically it's all the things that I've learned up to this point on the guitar and the things that really changed my life on the guitar. And so, you know, it's not genre specific, although of course I do get into some different vocabularies of the musics that we love and, you know, the rootsy stuff, blues, country, you know, funk, you know, and R&B and all the things, man. It's going to be a great course, and I want you guys to help me support it. Of course, that's why we're you know, doing all these crazy things, social media and all this stuff. I mean, it does help us make a living, and so please check out this video that I'm going to put up right after this one. It's going to come on as soon as I get done yapping here. It's going to come on, and it's a nice little trailer that we did for this course. And I think you're going to find it really interesting. Brett Papa is a great friend. He lives right here in Franklin, Tennessee, just about 30 minutes south of Nashville. And he's a great buddy. And man, he really knows how to do this stuff right. He gets the best out of us, and he knows how to put these things together. So I can't say enough good things about it. I want you to see it. I want you to, of course, I want you to buy it. But it's really, really, really going to be good. I'm super proud of it. And that's enough on that. Watch the video coming up right now. And again, guys, thank you so much, and look forward to seeing you down the road real soon. All right, guys. Cheers. Thank you.
I'm a guy that likes a lot of different kinds of music. I like to say I love country music. It just depends on what country you're in. I was born and raised on the Gulf Coast. I've lived in Nashville for 25 years. I grew up playing a lot of bluegrass music, as well as learning and honing my skills on the electric guitar along the way. When I got into guys like Mark Knopfler and different people like that, the melody was always really strong, melodic playing over chord changes. That's kind of the direction that I headed, you know, gravitated towards more clean tones. I'm a big fan of the chord inversions, and I think this is a absolutely crucial fundamental to what you want to be able to say on the instrument. I've had a lot of experience playing in every kind of venue you could imagine, as well as some studio work here in Nashville, and I'm extremely lucky and grateful to be able to say that every penny I've ever earned has been from playing the guitar. Howdy friends, my name's Guthrie Trapp, and I simply want to welcome you to this course. I'm a working guitar player here in Nashville. I've lived here for 25 years. I consider my style, for lack of a better term, is roots fusion. I love American roots music. I love music from all over the world, and I like trying to take that and kind of put my little twist on it. I would just like to share with you the things that directly changed my life on the instrument when I was a young teenager struggling to play the guitar on the first 4 frets. And so that's what we're going to do in this course. We're going to build the house. We're going to play the chord as the foundation. We're going to play the arpeggio as the 2x4 framework. We're going to play the pentatonic as the sheetrock. We're going to play the scales as the wallpaper, whether it's major, minor, or dominant 7 or major 7. And then ultimately improvising and saying what you want to say is the artwork and the furniture. And that's exactly how I look at it. If you follow this sequence that I've laid out for you, it is going to save you 20 years on this instrument. Growing up on the Gulf Coast in a family that loved many different kinds of music, I grew up playing a lot of bluegrass, acoustic guitar, mandolin, as well as the electric guitar at the same time. The thing I love about bluegrass and new acoustic music, guys like Jerry Douglas, Bela Fleck, Sam Bush back then, it was really clean playing, very soulful, and very melodic. And so I gravitated towards wanting to make those same sounds. When I was learning to play along to these records, I was frustrated and stuck down here in the first 4 frets, playing open string stuff. I didn't know how to unlock the fingerboard. And then I watched a video from a guy that said you got to learn your chord shapes up the fingerboard and the information around those. That's what's referred to now as the caged system. So that was the single most important thing that changed my life on the guitar. That's a crucial fundamental. I will always go to that method because it was such a strong uptick in my playing when I was 12 or 13 years old. I think that this is kind of a genre-less course because all these fundamentals are not genre specific. This is a way to access anything you want to say on the instrument. We're going to go through a lot of different styles. We're going to cover rhythm, melody, how to play over chord changes, how to outline chord changes properly from the ground up. We're going to play some stuff that's sort of R&B based. Of course, some country, some blues, maybe a couple little introductory jazz ideas, some Latin stuff. Luckily, I'm working with some full-blown professionals down here, and they're going to be able to provide you with tabs, amazing backing tracks with real Nashville session musicians, lots of different styles. We encourage you to use those to provide a bed for all these different examples. We're going to cover rhythm, melody, how to play over chord changes, how to outline chord changes properly from the ground up in my build a house analogy that I like to use, so you can really start to hear all this stuff come together. With a strong ear and a really good visual outlook of the chord centers, this is a very concrete way to open up the fingerboard. If you follow this sequence that I've laid out for you, you'll have all the crucial fundamentals that it takes to be able to express yourself freely. It is going to save you 20 years on this instrument. Just have some fun with this, make some mistakes, get your hands dirty. The rest is up to you. Thanks a bunch, friends. Looking forward to it.